This time we are going to move to public comment. Again, as a friendly reminder for public comment, there is a Google Form sign-up link in the chat for anyone who would like to speak. Your time limit is 3 minutes. Please keep your comments relevant to the items on the agenda, and please only address me as the president. Please do not address any council members directly.
The Wildcats players Kenneth Henson and Mike Miller were selected first and second team all
school is an honor and a privilege, and for us to stand here 50 years later in the class of 1973, it brings us great joy. And I thought about 50 years.
Our kids look at us and copy us, so that means that we got to make a good role model for them to follow. We got to teach them how to respect themselves as well as others, and we got to teach them how to carry themselves as well as others. And the best way to do that is by us setting an example for our young people today. Because if we don't, who will? And that's why I say, hey, you got to take the stand. And before I finish, I like to read a poem that I wrote 20 years ago. 20 years ago, and that poem suits today. It's titled "Guns." Bang bang, they shot them down. Bang bang, they hit the ground. Bang bang, they shot them right on down. As we walk the streets down and around the corner, we hear the gun shooting and see the people fleeing because someone have been shot down. Wow. What a thing to hear and see. Why? Why do things have to happen this way? When I was growing up, we sit down and we talk things out, or we handle it with our fist fight instead. We handle it with our fist fight before bang bang a bullet does and they go down and they are gone. Bang bang, they was shot down. Bang bang, they hit the ground. Bang bang, they shot them right on down.
Thank you.
Remember, we got to set an example for ourselves and the kids. Because if we don't, our kids won't be here.
Amen.
My name is Brother Dwight L. Davis, and my primary reason for being here is to thank you, this council, for honoring me with being placed on the Wilmington City Council's Reparations Committee. I'm joined by my colleague and neighbor. I stood with the 50-year honorees of Howard High School of 73 because I also was a basketball player at Howard High in 1969. I was the first man off the bench on the third string. And that's factual. I took great pride in being a graduate of Howard High, and then I went on to become a graduate of Delaware State College, which is now Delaware State University. I've done considerable study in the area of reparations, and it is my humble opinion that Wilmington, Delaware has the opportunity to be first in putting forth the best model for reparations for the nation using primary sources. On my Facebook, my colleagues have been a part of ANDA, the African National Day of Assembly, Reparations and Freedom Coalition for the last several years, and I'm very honored to be able to put forth my energies working with this council and working with this commission to put forth this work. And so it is such an important work that we think of it as just being about money, getting money.
You have 20 seconds.
But the most important thing is education. You see, I'm getting old.
D. Marquis Hall.
First, it doesn't take heart to kill anybody. It takes a lack of heart to kill somebody. It takes a lack of heart to put your finger on the trigger to write legislation that penalizes the poor, to allow somebody to sit in prison for as long as those men have been graduates. I want to say the name Emanuel Redding. This man didn't kill anybody, and he's been locked up since the 70s. Emanuel Redding was involved in a shooting. Bang, bang, don't shoot. The man that he shot was shot in the leg. This man forgave Emanuel Redding, but the state of Delaware hasn't forgiven him. The state of Delaware locks up so many people, a lot of black men like Emanuel Redding, that they outsource prisoners to other states. New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania. Emanuel Redding sits in Trenton and New Jersey State Penitentiary. Now, the reason why I'm here today is because yesterday his daughter got married here in this building and thought that her dad was going to be there because a state official promised this family that he was going to be getting out of jail on the 14th of January, which was Saturday. He's still not home. It doesn't take heart to kill somebody. It takes a lack of heart. The same nitroglycerin that they give Emanuel Redding to keep him alive, this state needs. Because I don't see heart. A defibrillator is needed. This state, to tell the family after he's already served almost 50 years, 46 years he's been locked down, that he's going to get out of jail.
You have 20 seconds.
On the 14th of January, after they already said that his parole hearing was moved because it was election day and he's coming home, so you don't have to worry. So they're quiet about it. Representative Anthony Oliver wrote a letter for Sheikh Ali, for Emanuel Redding. I would like for all of council to write letters for this man who has served 2 life sentences and hasn't killed anyone. As I said previously, it doesn't take heart to kill somebody. And he's being executed, and that's unconstitutional here in this state. He's a Wilmingtonian. He graduated from PS, not Howard, but he graduated when those guys graduated.
Your time is up, sir.
And he's still locked up. Do something, please. Help.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Oliver.
Thank you. Anthony Davis.
First of all, thank you to this body